Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another weekly auction house update guide. And today, we got some very interesting news surrounding the Rallye Tachyon and its 20 million credit price tag, the Cadillac Escalade ESV with its sudden appreciation, and also the Mazda RX-3 plus many more. But before we begin, give the video a like, otherwise I will steal what we're robbing today, boys. We're going to rob that table and chair set in that restaurant. So when customers go into this restaurant and there's only one table and chairs, they will leave and leave a bad review on Google. Would you like to see this business go out of business because you didn't give the video a like? The choice is yours. Anyway, 1 second. Launch control, and I'll see you in there. Yeah. Oh baby, welcome back, and let's get straight into today's video. Now finally my story with the Rallye Tachyon Speed is now concluded. Now, as we all know and all are aware, as you can see here, yonks ago, the Rallye Tachyon Speed got made available in the Forzathon shop for 600 Forzathon points. So, what happened? Now, as you can see here, on the 16th of April 2021, a few months ago, it depreciated from 20 mil down to 16, then all the way down to 6.554 million on the 20th of April 2021. And I told you to go and invest. And now, 3-4 months later, oh baby, it's time to cash in, boys and girls. For those of you that have got a Rallye Tachyon Speed in your garage, go and get it sold today for the highest price of 20 million credits. Your trust in me, your trust in my investment guides have paid off. Now it's time to go reward yourself, so go and get it sold. At number 1, the Rallye Tachyon Speed and its depreciation has now finally smoothed itself out, and it's reached its final highest buyout price of 20 million credits. Bringing us to number 2 on today's list, and I'm going to look like a bit of an idiot here, but bear in mind, the Cadillac Escalade ESV. Now, the last time I detailed this car, it was at 9.8 million credits, and a few things about the Cadillac. The reason why I don't trust it, it has a poor market fluctuation. And what I mean by this, it likes to seesaw. Sometimes it's on the good end where it's at 12 mil. Sometimes it's on the poor end when it goes down to 9 to 6 to 4 million credits. This car does not hold its value very, very well. But for some strange reason, it's risen to its highest ever buyout price of 12.212 million. Now, I said in my previous guide that this thing doesn't hold its price very well, and I would sell at 9.8 million. Well, I look like a bit of an idiot because now it's risen to 12.212. Now, what's going on with this car? Is it going to appreciate to 15 to 20 million credits? I am very doubtful of that. I think it's just seesawing from 12 mil down to 9 mil, from 9 mil to 12 mil every 24 hours. So at midnight, wherever you are in the world, be sure to check on this car, because that, if you didn't know, now you know, that's when the prices on the marketplace change, at midnight. So I think it's going to depreciate down to 9.8 again tomorrow and bounce back up to 12.212 the day after. But I could be wrong. We could see an increase, a boom on this car, and it could suddenly raise to 15 to 20 mil. So my advice to you would be, if you have one in your garage and you didn't sell last week, like I said, because for some reason I'm wrong on this car, but I don't know why. I just think it's seesawing, but could be wrong. If you've got one in your garage, you can either sell for today for 12.212 or run the risk and hold it and see if it appreciates to 15 million credits. But my advice to you would be, and my experience suggests, that this thing is just seesawing and then it's going to go back down to 9.8 mil tonight. But I could be wrong, so the choice again, as always, is in your park. Now, at number 2, the Cadillac ESV and its sudden highest appreciation. Now, bringing us to number 4 on today's list is a car I was 110% correct about, the Mazda RX-3. Now, as you can see here, 3 days ago in my 21 What Cars Are Selling for Millions of Credits guide, the thing was sitting at 12.212 million and he was experiencing a ginormous flood, and we were all very concerned because where's the coin going to land? Is it going to depreciate and drop down to 9.8? Is it going to blow past the flood like it never even happened and rise to 15 million credits? Now, I said this with closed captions on. In 24 to 48 hours, this is my opinion. This is a brand new car and it's going to raise to 15 million credits. And as of today, the Mazda RX-3 has risen to 15.359 million, 19 mil, ignore that. He is not a level 20 tuner. That level 20 painter. Now that's interesting. So the actual buyout price of this car is either 19 million credits or 15.359, but the overwhelming majority, interesting, okay, I think the Mazda RX-3, you can sell it for 19 million credits, boys. If you have one in your garage, go and get it sold today for either 15 mil or 19 mil, depending on what figure you get. If you get the 15 mil, hold it, sell tomorrow at 19.180, because this guy is not a level 20 painter. So why is he able to sell his car for 19 mil? Very, very interesting. That means the price has gone up since I last checked it. Right, boys, I was 1000% correct now on the Mazda RX-3. I told you it'd blow past its flood. Why? Because it's a brand new car and it's a very well sought after car, and it was already at 12.212 million. So the overwhelming flood had no effect on the Mazda RX-3. So boys, go and get your sold today for either 15 mil or 19 mil. Moving on. Now, bringing us number 4 on today's list, good and bad news surrounding the Mazda Cosmo. Now, as you can see here, 3 days ago was your last chance to capitalise and to make profit on this car. Back then we were on 4.002 million, and I said this thing is going to raise to 10 to 12 to 15, 19 million credits going forward, and you have to capitalise, boys. And I hope to God you were able to snipe a few at 4.002 million, because as of today it's already doubled in price to 7.816 million, just shy of 8 million credits. Now here comes the bad news. As you can see here, there's an overwhelming flood on the auction house. Bad news. Now, why is this so bad? This is flooded at 7.816 mil. That is a little bit concerning. 9 times out of 10, a flood normally happens when a car reaches 10, 12 million credits. Roughly round about that. It's not that big of a concern. It just appreciates, it blows past it, and raises to 15 to 19 million credits. Now, this being at 7 mil, it's a little bit concerning. I don't see I've seen a car being flooded at 7 mil. So this is the first car I've seen being flooded at 7.816 mil. Now, what does this mean? This means I am 80% confident that this thing's going to raise to 15 to 19 million credits in the next, no, to 12 to 15 to 19 mil in the next following weeks, but I am 20% not sure. We could see it hold here at 7.8 mil, but we do have assurances, boys, so don't try to fucking worry just yet. This is a brand new car, number 1. Number 2, it's a very well sought after car. Number 3, it's already doubled in profit in the past 2 days. So don't panic just yet. But I would not invest at 7.816 mil. Do not buy any at this price. Because if this thing raises to 90 mil, you're only looking at a 9 million credit return. Plus the Forza tax. That takes it down to 7.9 mil, which is a little bit, well, how do we say? Shit. So I hope you were able to snipe at 4.002. And now only time will tell if the Mazda Cosmo depreciates, holds, or appreciates. But by God, I'm going to keep you updated, so be sure to have the bloody bell on, just in case I release an emergency auction house update on what to do with the Cosmo. But anyway, at number 4, the Cosmo has risen, well, doubled in profit to nearly 8 million credits, but is experiencing a flood, so we don't know where the coin is going to land. But be sure I will keep you updated. Moving on. Now, bringing us number 5 on today's list, it's time for an update on the brand new, well, not kind of brand new, Peugeot 205 Rallye E. Now, I know this is the same car we covered last week, well, no, 3 days ago, sorry, but it's due an update. As you can see here, 3 days ago, this thing was sitting at 935,000 credits, appreciated from 750,000, so it had a 200,000 credit appreciation since then, raised to 935,000. And as of today, we are still seeing that same similar pattern, a 200 to 300k increase every 24 to 48 hours. So what does this mean? This means this is still a perfect investment opportunity. Boys, I would buy 5 to 7 of these. Keep them in your garage. Do not sell. And be sure to keep in the back of your mind that this is going to be a long, lengthy investment, due to it only being a 200,000 credit appreciation every 24 hours. So that's the kind of time scale we're going to be looking at. But you are in a perfect green zone for making money. You can't complain. You're buying these at a mil. What the fuck's a mil? Peanuts! I would invest. Invest, boys, in the Peugeot 205 Rallye E. Don't go crazy. Buy 5 to 7 of them. Keep them in your garage. because they are appreciating. Keep a bloody eye on it. But an update on the 205 Rallye E. It's had a 300,000 credit appreciation. Now, bringing us to number 6 on today's list, some advice going forward. Now, as you can see here, these people are trying to get their Koenigsegg Jesko sold for 16.011 million. And guess what, boys and girls? They cannot get them sold. Why? Because there's an unbelievable flood. Because everybody and their mother is trying to do the same. Now, these people aren't subscribed to me. If they were, they would have seen this video where I literally broke down the upcoming season and what cars you should have sold 4 weeks before the time. And I got mine sold for 16 mil. But it doesn't look like these guys are going to. So, what does that mean going forward? Tomorrow, as we all know, we are out of the fucking snow season. Thank the Lord. We can actually go back to some bloody drivable roads. So, and with that said, the Koenigsegg Jesko is being made available to obtain tomorrow. Now, what does that mean? That means, boys and girls, more people are going to have it. More people are going to be trying to sell it at 16 mil. Good luck. So, that's going to depreciate it down to 12, down to 10, down to 9, down to 8 million credits, maybe. And if it drops, boys, if it drops between 4 and 6 mil, buy 5, keep them in your garage, hold, because it will bounce back up to 16 mil when tomorrow's season is no longer available to obtain. So going forward, boys, I would keep your eyes peeled for the Koenigsegg Jesko and see if it drops down to 12, down to 10, down to 8, and if it drops down to 6 mil, oh baby, buy 5, keep them in your garage, because it will appreciate in the future. Now, make sure you got the bell on, because these people obviously don't. Otherwise, they would have sold your Jesko 4 weeks ago. Get them told. Moving on. Now, bringing us number 7 on today's list is a car I didn't think I'd talk about so soon. The Ferrari 812 Superfast. Now, Zanchh, you already spoke about this car 2 days ago when it was experiencing a ginormous flood and everybody and their mother was trying to sell it for a profit. Yeah, I know I did. But do you know what's interesting, boys? Let's search for one. What? No auctions to display? Please try again later. What does this mean? This means the Ferrari 812 Superfast is now becoming increasingly rare to obtain. Now, as you can see here, this was 2 days ago. Everybody and their mother was selling it, and I was shocked. I said, oh my god, 12.8 mil, 10.24, who knows where this is going to land? Well, boys and girls, this is me trying to snipe one earlier. I managed to obtain one for 8 mil. So they're currently selling for 8 mil. So depreciated from 20 down to 8 mil. That was the final result of its damaged. And it's now at a fixed figure of 8 million credits. So what does this mean? This means, boys, you should try snipe, I would say 2. Because overall, 8 mil times 2, that's 16 million credits. And 16 mil, mate, that's a little bit of cheddar, if you know what I mean. Fucking hell. So, buy 2. Keep them in your garage, do not sell, hold, because in the next 3 to 6, no, not even 6 weeks, I'd say, 2 to 4 weeks, in a month probably, this thing will bounce back up to 15 to 20 million credits, fingers crossed. So buy at 8, only 2 though, don't go crazy, and hold, do not sell. But at number 7, the Ferrari 812 Superfast is now a rare car in just 2 bloody days, even though the season's not over. So I would say do the Forzathon challenge, get another 600 Forzathon points and get another free one. Why not? But anyway, at number 7, the 812 is now rare again. Right, it's time to discuss the Backstage Pass this week and what cars you should get instantly and sell for a profit. Before we go in there, be sure to do what every cringy YouTubers... Yeah, anyway, you know the fucking deal. Anyway, Horizon Backstage Pass this week. Okay, oh, bloody hell. Okay, we've got the Maserati Levante. I want this car, and for some reason... Forza, why is this worth 700,000 credits? It should be a 20 million credit car. Now, the Cadillac Escalade is going to be made available, so that could link into its appreciated price this week, a reason why it's at 12 mil. So be sure to sell this before it gets made available tomorrow. Sell. Yeah, that is most definitely going to depreciate tomorrow, the Cadillac Escalade, because it's going to be made available for a limited amount of people to obtain, those who have the Backstage Pass. But this week... what do I say you should pick? So let's start at the bottom. Now, this is going to be unedited. We're going to talk about it together. 599XE. Should you buy one of these and sell? Well, they're worth 9.8 mil. So, probably not. Mustang 6.6, Civic Type R, I'm not sure. If this is 16 mil, somebody will have to check for me. If it is, buy and sell. I'm not sure. I think it's 10, not sure. Porsche 914/6, as of today, just checked, 10.346 mil. Fairlady Z bounces from 12 down to 7. Down to 9, sorry. Not worth it. Bag of shit. Bag of shit. Mustang RTR. All the RTRs are in the same price bracket, roughly between 12.2 and 9.8 mil. Now, Z4 Roadster. This is the most dirtiest done dirty car on Forza Horizon 4's history. That and the Gibble. This thing has been 2.4 million credits for about a year. Forza, you've never appreciated it. Don't know why. It should be a 20 million credit car. Mercedes-Benz X-Class. Oh, baby. Was 16 mil last week. 4.105 mil. Rest in pieces. GT3, not worth it. Nope. DS3 should be 20 mil. 6.2 today. Mugen, not sure. Bone Shaker, Hot Wheels, all in the roughly the same category, 9.8. M3 GTR, as of right now, today, the 23rd of the 6th, 2021, 11.541 million. ZR2, 10.2. Prelude SI, 9.8. John Cooper Works convertible, yeah, these nuts, mate, not worth it. Not worth it, bag of shit. Apollo IE, as we all know, one of the best investment cars you can ever buy, was 12, depreciated, got made available. Now it's at 2.147. Gibble, 404,000. Should be a 20 million credit car. Forza Horizon devs, don't know why you've never touched this car. It deserves to be appreciated heavy. I don't know what's going on. You can't find them on the auction house, and they've never appreciated. So that is a mismatch on their behalf. Regalia, bag of shit, 280 SL, nope. Pista should be 20 mil. For some reason, it's never appreciated. This is one of the rarest cars in the game. 2.147 million. I don't know why it's at such a caps lock figure. That is disgusting to see. That and the Huracan Performante should be 20 million credits. Halfa open top, 5.8 mil. Not worth it. Dilberti Design, SS. That could be a gem. I'm not sure how much that's worth. I think it could be 6 mil. 12C, good luck. Zagato was 5 mil. Now it's 700k. Woohoo! RS200 is at 10.241 as of today. Now, what do I say to conclude? What should you buy and flip? Now, again, this week it hasn't changed. Boys, for those watching, buy the 2002 BMW M3 GTR today and get it sold for an appreciated profit, because as of today it's sitting at 11.541 million. So yeah, that concludes today's video, and that concludes the Backstage Pass. Be sure to give the video a like if you are not a Forza bumper. And oh, by the way, join my Discord. Why are you not in my Discord? Bro, it's bussing. Jump in it. It's fucking lit. Anyway, boys and girls, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. What am I doing tomorrow? I don't even know. I'll see you tomorrow for another daily upload. Peace and love, baby. Have a beautiful Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow in a brand new season on Forza Horizon 4. Peace and love, baby. Yeah.